Hello everyone, this is Darwell20 and welcome to episode 21 of Darwell20's Let's Play of Create Arcane Engineering, where I just got bunny hoppers. Nice! Very excited about that because that means I should no longer take fall damage. I ran around and flew around with my nifty spell here. Oh, no more fall damage, I love it. Oh, it's so good! Oh, it's so good. I found a pretty good sized cave, and in that cave I found quite a few of these things. And some of them have mimics, some of them don't. You can see I got a few other things. I got this plastic drinking hat. I had gotten these guys that I equipped, the digging claws. And yeah, I got my bunny slippers. So I'm happy. So let's head back home and continue progressing. Can we just talk for a minute about how big this cave is, though? Like, holy cow. Hello, Arcane. Oh, I'm going to be yelled at for pronouncing that wrong, I'm sure. And you can see I picked up a bunch of other junk and nonsense in my inventory too while I was whipping around in this place. Holy cow, this is a cave, right? Is this a cave or what? Wow. This is a serious cave. I found a bunch of petrified orbs. I found some stellarite. I found a bunch of junk, honestly. Yeah, I'm loving this leap spell. I am very much loving this leaf spell. This plus the bunny slippers is gonna make this whole pack a whole different ballgame, let me tell you. Just awesome. Just awesome. Okay. Yeah, like I said, to home we go. Actually, I'm not too far from home. That's neat. Sweet. I want to check on some things. How's everything going over here, buddy? Everybody cool? Everybody not gummed up? What's, you got some gravel on you? How did that happen? I don't know how gravel got onto the belt, but that's a thing that I guess happens. Hey, luckily you backstuffed a whole bunch of sand for me. And I know that we use sand faster than we produce it, so that won't be a big deal. How did you get gravel? Like, how's gravel getting on the belt? Explain that to me. Somebody explain it to me in a way that will make sense. How is gravel getting onto the belt here? Because there's no reason gravel... Cobblestone, I understand. It's dropping as an item entity. Gravel does not drop as an item entity. Like, unless you right-click this thing, which, you know, I'm not. So, you know. I don't understand how gravel would be getting on the belt. Makes no sense. Yeah, look, another one. I just picked up a piece of gravel. Interesting. Doesn't seem like something that should be happening. Whee! Oh my goodness, it's so fun. Oh my goodness, it's so fun. I love Ars Nouveau. It's such a fun mod. Like, there's so many cool things you can do with it. I never give it enough attention, but it is a great overall mod. Okay, so things and stuff today. Let's put away all this junk, and then we'll figure out what's next. Deal? Okay. See all the stuff I had to kill and all that nonsense? So you guys go away. Whatever jade is. This batwing. Disgusting snack. Charm of Sinking. The wearer can move freely in water. I'm thinking about it. But I'm gonna hold off for now. And I'll throw these spell dudes in here. Here's another mob drop. Here's some junk. Smooth nether brass stairs. No idea where that came from. Couldn't tell you. Okay. So now we've got the traveling thing that we wanted. Let's see what else we might want to get from Ars Nouveau. So I figured out the time in a bottle. There's actually, that's the next quest line. If we look at our quests, chronal chaos ends up with time in a bottle. So getting it is not super trivial. Most of what I need I already have, the only main thing being this Oriole bottle, which looks like there's a lot of steps involved. But this big warning says it's not as bad as it looks. Calm down. So I'm gonna assume that that is an accurate statement, and we'll see if that's true or not. Now, do these stack? Remind me, because if they do, they might be a better food source than they do. I should just be eating these rather than bread, right? Like, bread's not bad. These are much better. Not a bad idea. Okay, you go in here for now. Let's see. What do I want to do? Do I want to start this quest line, or do I want to make a couple more Ars trinkets? I think I want to make a couple more Ars trinkets. I wanted to make the Amulet of Mana Boost. That's going to be 3 diamonds and 5 source gems around a dull trinket. I can do that. And that'll give me more mana. Okay. And then 2 blaze rods and 4 diamonds. And that'll get me that. And then I need 4 more diamonds and 2 ender pearls. I might have 1 ender pearl? Yes. There's probably no clever ways to get ender pearls, right? Not really. Though, I think you can buy them in the trade market. That'll give you the import ender pearl. Does the trade market list here? It does. 48 coins to get 1 ender pearl. No, I think we're good. I think we're not going to be doing that. Thank you very much. No. Let's instead let's get our trinket of the necklace thing first. Cool. We'll get our necklace first. This will be our first crafting. So 1, 2, 3, and then it was 5 of these, right? And then we're good for our trinket. Nice. Okay, cool. Now, Belt of Levitation sounded cool, but now with my leaping, I don't know that I need it. So I think we're good with that. We can get rid of all these to do things, right? I don't know if I love this this thing being on my hand all the time. It just looks weird. So I'm just going to put you away. Also, I don't really need you guys in my backpack. But I will... Was there another necklace I was already wearing? Nope. So that means that I can equip my Mana Boost necklace. Nice. And that should give me just that much more mana. So I can travel around the world that much cooler and more in style. I have to keep an eye on my mana bar a little bit. But honestly, my mana bar is not bad. So... And as we unlock more spells, we get more mana bar stuff. So you guys can all go away. Arcane Stone can go in here. Looking good. Looking real good, Dyer. Okay. I'm going to hold off on the Ring of Greater Discount because the previous tier requires Ender Pearls, which I'm just not super great at having right now. Though I might want to get my leggings upgraded to Mage Leggings, and that shouldn't be too bad. If I popped into the Nether real quick, I should be able to pull that off. This is where we found blazes, right? And if I remember correctly... Oh, hello, friends. I'm just going to let that happen right there. Didn't I bookmark where a blaze spawner was? Yes. Though it's a weirdly bookmarked place, but yes? Is this the blaze spawner? Oh, hello, blazes. Now, if I throw some Amplify on these harm spells, would that do more damage? I'm not mistaken. Yeah, the only downside with this is it gives you these stupid bowls. Not the end of the world, mind you, but... What was that thing about fire damage on that obsidian skull? Now we're cooking. I think these can even give you more blaze rods if you want. Nice. Alright, not doing too bad. And then this will boost my mana a little bit more if I upgrade my leggings. Let's try this out real quick. So if I got, well, first off, two things I want to do. One, I would like you to be here so I can consume all this mana experience because that's cool. But I think also if I amplified my harm spell, that turns it into a 2-shot for blazes. That's what's up. That is 100% what's up. I like that. I like that a lot. Oh, that's a lot of blazes. Yeah. Yeah, that's what we're doing now. That's gonna be it. That's gonna be how we play this. Yes, please. Okay. Let's teleport home now. To the portal. To the portal. To the portal. Where are you, portal? Why is this not where you are? I feel like it's either higher or lower. It was by this guy, right? Yeah, now we're cooking. That's enough blaze rods to get me the better leggings, which again, slightly better protection, slightly better mana. Worth a quick trip to the Nether to do that, right? So all we need is to upgrade you into some of these. Now you can be definitely crushing wheel, right? Definitely crushing wheel that. Maybe not even need that many. Let's do 3. Does that sound cool? Yeah. That should be a quick blaze rod producer into dust. Nice. Now, if only I had a way to run faster. Would be nice. I think we need 4 for leggings, right? Or 7, I mean. Yeah. 4 sets. There we go. That's a little bit better. And I'll probably never need you, but I don't know. Dyer just has a problem voiding things sometimes. He doesn't like to do it if he doesn't have to. Really, really probably should, but still. Oh, guess who needs an inventory upgrade? Okay. Sweet. Okay, so that's all good. Let's do... Yeah, the only downside with this Made Bloomberry Smoothie is it giving you the bowl back, which... Yeah, you want it to give the bowl back, but also... Yeah. Now let's look at doing Chronal Chaos, which will give us a time in a bottle, which, by the way, is used for a bunch of stuff. So, first off, it'll get us the Tier 2 spellbook, which will give us a bunch more spells. Secondly, it's used to make time crystal fragments. Sounds kind of cool. It can also be used with radiant mechanisms to make time mechanisms, and time mechanisms can make time machines, which can be used to make applied energistics-y stuff. That's kind of cool. So we can get applied energistics up and running at some point soon. And you can stone cut your time machines into a bunch of ME controllers and formation cores and all that stuff. So that's the future of what we're doing with time. We just need to do all this, which, again, it's promising it's not as bad as it looks. So soulless sand, mysterious conversion into soulless sand. Retrieving soul sand of its soul due to a weakening of the arcane bulk haunting sand only yields soulless sand. To reinfuse it with a soul, have a wraith stand on top of it. Okay. That's cool. Soul extractor. Used to extract souls from soul sand. Now that's going to need an ultrium jar, a block of quartz, some quartz, and some nether bricks, but that's doable. My only question is, where do I get edelwood planks from? I couldn't quite figure out where those came from. Yeah, so there's a bunch of things we need to do here. So let's start with the edelwood planks, right? Where do I get edelwood planks from? It's dark out. I'm pretty sure I don't have any edelwood, right? I'm almost certain. We don't have any planks, that's for sure. And I don't even see... Am I missing it in JEI? Like here, there's a carved log. Edelwood logs, yeah. These guys. I don't know where edelwood comes from. And I don't see it being explained too clearly. Soulless sand... Ghostly glass. Yeah, see, nothing in the quest book tells me where to get edelwood from. Let's look at the market here. Is there like a edelwood logs of any kind? Doesn't look like it, right? Unless I'm missing it. I don't think there's any edelwood stuff. Also, I would have seen it in a trade market thing. All right, let me Google. All right, so apparently they're found in dark forest biome. Now that's a coniferous forest. This is ominous woods, maybe? Let's see what mod adds these guys. These are biomes of plenty umbran logs. So I'm guessing that's not what I'm looking for, but we could still poke around in here just in case. But I'm not seeing anything at the moment. Yeah, we're looking for a dark forest biome. So didn't we have a biome finder? Nature's compass. And we want a dark forest. Start search. 3367. So that would be in this direction. That's breaking even. And this is pretty much the way I want to go. And yes, I'm teleporting, you know, many blocks at a time, but do you want to see me walk several thousand blocks? You know what I could do? I could just do this. 33, 67, 45, 18. There we go. And I am... Wow, I don't even know where I am. I am waiting for the map to catch up. But this is a dark forest biome. Two-shotting mobs all day with my new spell. Loving it. There we go. That's an edelwood tree. Found one. That is an edelwood tree. There you go. Sweet. Okay. That works. I'm going to farm a few of these dudes, and then I have to figure out how to get home, because I don't know where to go. But, yeah, that should be cool. Okay, yeah, let me find a few more of those dudes. Looks like there's a house here. I'll explore that too and look for any cool stuff. Is there like a hotkey for... Ah, there we go. Yeah, I can do that. I can work with that. All right, I'm going to explore this house too. I'll let you guys know if I find anything cool in there. All right, that's enough of that. Pro tip, you can open up the waypoint manager and you can teleport right from there. Cool. Hey, where am I? I'm doing things, right? Yes. Mob drops, I have more. So I've got those molten cores and bows blaze, and I got a nebulous heart, which I think can turn into many ender pearls. Yes, 3. Sweet. So just in case I need to go that route at some point. You are magical stuff. I found a few things inside that house, but nothing particularly exciting. Nothing like amazing exciting, right? Oh, an arboreal extractor ain't too bad. I should upgrade you to a diamond chest. Gold to diamond is just 1 gold, and... Alright. Mob drops. I should do the other one, too. Because I got a bunch of this junk. And I got plenty of... Ooh, I got an ultrium jar? How did I get that? Where did that come from? It's just in my inventory. Maybe one of the edelwood trees I was breaking dropped it? I guess? That's cool. Okay, well, I got one. Did not realize I got one, but I got one nonetheless. Okay, and then here's the some of the junk that I collected from that house. All right, sweet. So I did get an ultrium jar. That means I can make myself the and now it was optional, but I'm gonna do it. The soul extractor, used to extract souls from soul sand. By right-clicking or using a deployer on soul sand with a soul extractor, the sand will be relieved of its soul, returning it to its soulless state. Okay. Get a wraith. You should probably get more than one. Find a wraith in a soul sand valley. Okay, but how? In a soul sand valley. Okay. Oh, you can melt them in a wraith or a vex. We'll get that stuff. Oh my goodness. They said this wasn't going to be that hard. Soul beads. Liquefied recent. Which again comes from melting a wraith. Per 0 hearts of damage. So we trap a wraith inside a smeltery and we'll constantly get liquefied recent. If I'm pronouncing that correctly. Okay. And then we can get soul beads from that over souls, right? And then we can get empty vials, which will lead to the Oriole bottle. Okay. Interesting. My oh my. It is a whole thing. A wraith standing on soul sand will convert the block into soul sand. The wraith is unaffected. So we're going to need a couple wraiths. How do we capture a wraith? That's an exceptional question. Nope, not what I'm looking for. Mob imprisonment tool. Used on a mob to pick it up. Maybe. Maybe. So even though... No, foregoing's not in the pack, right? Isn't there a way with Ars Nouveau to capture mobs? Or am I crazy? Alright, let's start with the soul extractor. And some soul sand, right? So we do this. Oh, hello. And we got a soul out of that. Cool. And that's soulless sand. And then I can pick you up. And that quest completes that. Now, a wraith standing on soulless sand will convert it back to soul sand. Now, did this have durability? It did not. Okay, so basically, if we place a wraith on top of a soulless sand, it'll turn into soul sand, and then we can extract the soul out of it with this dude and rinse and repeat, right? Now, how could I pick up a wraith and bring it home with me? That's might be the piggyback thing. Using a mob to pick it up. I wish there was a better way. Hey, I found another mob spawner, and I think that's going to be useful for me. So I was running around the Nether, well, flying around because of my awesome new leap spell. Makes it so much better to explore and stuff. But hey, you. Ah, perfect. Exactly what I wanted. Thank you, and we're out. Now, I really hope that the expensiveness of this item means it's not going to be a one-time use. But I don't know, because I've never made this item before, but we're going to experiment together and figure it out. So, hey, you, or is it you that I want to be at? There you are. So I got a thing. I had no idea this item existed, but I was Googling around looking for an item that would allow me to do what I want to do, which is capture mobs. And I found one, and it is spawner scrap plus an arcane crystal block yields a quantum catcher, which apparently can do that, but I'm not 100% sure. So I'm going to clean up my inventory and get ready to do that. So arcane crystals are world gen, so go find them in the world. And that looks good to me. So now we should be able to combine these two in an upgrade table for a quantum catcher. Now, does this do what I think it does? I don't know. We're going to go find out. But I think it's going to let me capture a mob and then place it back in the world. That's what it says. We'll find out. Now, I'm looking for a wraith, which can be apparently found there. So these are not wraiths. Those are M bodies. Luckily, wraiths are found in soul sand valleys, and that's where I happen to be. There's a wraith. Can I quantum capture you? Apparently, yes. And then what? So does it... Entity wraith. Oh, nice. Okay. So that does exactly what I want it to do. Well, that's convenient. That is super convenient. I wish that was in the chapter book thing. Maybe it's in the tips section. We should go look in the tips section and see if it was hidden in there. But the existence of that item, that should be like right here, is what it should be. And yay for name tags. Are these craftable? They are not. Okay, cool. So we better conserve those. We better careful. Better be careful. Okay, so with that all set, we now have a wraith in the overworld, no problem. Hello, friend. Goodbye, friend. And that will turn soulless sand into soul sand. So let's demonstrate how I think this will work, right? So if I put the soulless sand here, and then we put our wraith there, he probably can't even get out of there, right? And now he turned it into soul sand, right? And then I can do this all day long. Look at that. All right. That's cool. That's cool. Okay. What do you guys think? Yes? Is good? I think that's pretty good. Ooh, and I got an Artificer's Epic Bag. Ooh, another one of these dudes. That's cool. And plenty of soul sand, though I feel like I have infinite soul sand now. What are these? Soul salt clumps. Oh, it's a mob drop. Okay, well then you can go in here. So that's neat, right? I like this. So then we automate this guy. Okay. Which I think I read can be put on a thing. But if not, we can use a deployer for it, right? The deployer can just, constantly hit the soul sand with a wraith standing on it, and then we have unlimited souls, right? Now, liquefied resent buckets are vexes or wraiths. So I need another wraith that's going to live, and it doesn't do any damage to him, but it constantly generates liquid resent, okay? And that will make soul beads with the souls that I'm getting from the soul sand, right? And then those soul beads will be either turned into Mundabiter dust, or more specifically, we need to apply them to this to get ghostly glass, not solid to entities. Cool. And that can be used to make empty vials, which will lead to the Oriole bottle. Cool. So I'm thinking what we should do is kind of work backwards a little bit. Now, is there a trick to getting these arcane crystal blocks? So the arcane obelisk. Farming arcane crystals from arcane obelisks. So do that. This is the arcane crystal multi-block. Right-click it with Mundapar dust to assemble it. This can also be done with deployers. You can now mine it for the obelisk item. Cool. Okay. Explain to me how doing that means infinite arcane crystals. Oh, and then the arcane crystal obelisk can be ground into these. Got it. Got it. Okay, so these guys, we get 50 of them, and then we'll get more dust. Right? Potentially. So the dust specs can take Aureole Essence, stamp, Aureole Essence, stamp, but do that twice, and we'll get arcane crystals, right? So we need 18 of these 50 to make another obelisk, and that's how you get unlimited arcane crystals. Oh my goodness. That is kind of cool. And that's how you would get arcane crystals for time in a bottle automation. Holy cow. My brain is exploding right now. You have no idea. Now, if we want lots of times in a bottle, which we do, we're also going to need more source gem crystals, which, if we want this fully automated, we really need to automate the runes, but we'll get there. All right, so let's wrap up the episode here. We'll come back next time and work more on this stuff. There's a lot, obviously, going on here, like a real lot. But I think I'd like to get a time in a bottle kind of quickly. So I have almost everything I need, if not everything I need. So what I'm going to do is... I'm assuming, by the way, that when I Ultrium jar this, I get the empty jar back. Good. I was hoping that was the case. So what I'm going to do... What kind of number is that? What in the world kind of number is that? 723 millibuckets? Excuse me? That's a number, I guess, if you want to call it that. And you need 333. Okay, cool. Like, that's at least a third of a bucket. 723 is a percentage I could not... I think it might be a prime number. I don't even know, but it's not a great number. I'll tell you that much. Is 723 a prime? Somebody will tell me. Not great. All right, so yeah, we'll come back next episode and we'll get some of this automation going, but I think my priority would be, like, let's get a time in a bottle going, and we'll kind of work backwards, because, like, there's a lot to build here, and I need to think about how I want it to be structured. For now, take it easy.